So a quick update on the traffic impact study. We're looking good. Consultant did their job. I'm really happy with them. They did the traffic strips. They did all the analysis. Submitted to the city. We did have to go back and forth a few times with the city, but we pushed that through and we've got that approved. So we're in good shape there.
That's excellent, Jerry. I appreciate that.
Definitely.
Thank you for that. And you know what a great job the city did in working with us as our city partners. I'm really happy and pleased with that. I know that they're under a lot of pressure at work, and they've got a lot of projects that they're dealing with, but so happy in that engagement with our city partners. What do you think?
Yeah, I like them. I definitely like that we have a couple of coordinators to reach out to when we're not clear on what is the next step, and whether it's a phone call or an email. They are really responsive, so that's good. You really get the feeling that they want to work with us, not the other way around. That's quite pleasant.
I agree.
Yep.
All right, thank you for that.
Sure.
What's up on your end, Erin?
So we are in the progress of doing our alternative ESA. We made our vendor selection. ESE partners, we're very happy with them. They're very responsive. They should be getting a preliminary report to us next week. Kind of waiting on the tree survey, but yeah, everything looks to be going really well. Almost ready for our first submission to the city, and we'll see how that goes. But they've been great so far. They're moving really aggressively, asking for more land than even what we originally were asking them to do. So I'm happy with them. Very happy.
Yeah, they're easy to work with, ESE partners, and when I met them out at the property too, they were really easy to work with. They understand the topography and the geology and the biology of what's on our lot, so they can help us with the mitigation. Super nice people and very knowledgeable, licensed too.
Right. And yes, just very knowledgeable, all the right questions that they ask, has all the answers when they're asking questions, just awesome.
Okay, thank you for that.
The next permit we got was the water and the wastewater. We got very lucky. We've got 2 mains on the property on both the east and the west side, so we're not going to need any real permitting of any kind. We've got easy water access. We've got easy wastewater access. It was really just the luck of the draw. We were very happy with that. When the consultant dug in and found out all the detail, it was like, hey, there's nothing to do here. So, good problem to have. How things going with you, Matthew?
Yeah, so we helped some investors to raise the invest into this deal. We raised some fund, and so they transferred their old 401k to self-directed IRA, and then they invested into this property.
Really good.
And they're getting a very good return, 3.5 times and 4 times investment return. And so it helps, it is a generational wealth. So, and not only that, they can save tax, bonus depreciation, accelerated depreciation. They can do the tax deduction. So investing into this deal. So that's what we are helping to the investors.
Were any of your investors concerned about collateral this early in the project?
They were happy about, when I was talking to the investors, they were very happy about the collateralized. We are giving the collateral for the LLC property. So they don't get, it is so surprised for some of them because they never get a collateral for the investment. So we are giving collateral for the investment.
Hey Jerry, you are absolutely right. We are super blessed to have gotten the property that we have gotten. It's infill. It is not an hour or 2 away from jobs, which is great. And we have 12 utilities on the site right now. So we're super blessed. And it's saving us money. For instance, we had to walk away from a property more than a year ago that it would have cost about $1.5 million to run the sanitary sewer, 500 linear feet. So our infrastructure is there. For our water and wastewater impact study, we are approved because the infrastructure is there. Like you said, we have 2 water mains on the property, super blessed. and the water and wastewater infrastructure is there, large 12-inch pipes, and even for the stormwater, the infrastructure is there in a couple different access points. So super blessed to be able to have the property that's infill. It's not an hour or two away from jobs. No, we're serving 3 professional job markets, and we expect to be not only filling up twice as fast like developers are right now in multifamily, but just super fast. So we got a lot of supers going on, but while we've got the team together, let's just remember how blessed we are with this infill property. The Lord led us to it, and we are a couple months away from entitlements. That's exactly where we want to be with our property. We also have the will serve letters, signed will serve letters from the 4 major utility companies that they will serve 450 multifamily units, and we got that up front. So, yeah, thanks for giving that report, Jerry, on the water and wastewater impact studies. It's great. We were able to get through the tree survey where other developers have not been able to get through those trees. It's an opportunity. It's what do they call it? A block. It's a blocked opportunity. It's an opportunity in disguise, and we've been able to take some time and get through that tree survey in a very logical way. So that's done. We've got 19 trees to locate. No big deal. Our civil, we're still in a civil prelim, but we're finalizing this month so we can get it submitted to the city for our zoning compliance plan, for our code landscape plan, and for our civil engineering plan. So we're very close to that. Really happy about our ICF architect, our insulated concrete form architect, who has standardized our building sizes, and I'm just really excited about the place that we're in for that civil.
Good, very good.
And you think we'll wrap that up at the end of the month then?
Yes, we're looking to submit at the end of December, so we've got a lot of work to do, but we've got our code landscape person who's going to help us with some mitigation, and with an overall plan for the development impact area.
Good, nice job. There's several things behind that ZZP that we need to do then, and then we'll be good for entitlements.
I think we're in good hands too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good experience there. So what else is going on? You were working on some gap analysis for the demo and for geotech.
Yes. Yeah, I just had a conversation today with a demolition company that they may work out. We're gonna have to see what the estimate is though. They're a very established company, so they could be on the pricier side, but we'll see the estimate and make a decision from there.
So we've got 3 concrete pads that need to be demoed, and then we're going to get some help demoing the trees, and then also selling the trees as well. I think it could be a good profit center where we sell those trees.
Right. Right, the cost of lumber is expensive. I mean, I know it's gonna be out the expensive high, so surely we can make use of that.
We can make
Quite
like
a few trees.
or 2.
Right.
Good to hear.
Yeah, excellent. Well, good
Yeah.
job. Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
so I'm helping some more industries and I'm collecting some more money for the capital raise. So they were waiting to transfer their money from a 401k. So I am helping them to process that. So that
So are they looking to build generational wealth? Are they looking to set up their retirement? What are their needs?
so they are looking for some of them are looking for their retirement, and some of them are looking for a generational wealth. So they are interested and they are very happy with this investment. They, some investors told me that they never get this kind of return, 3.5 times investment return.
Yeah.
Because most of the B class and C class, they are offering like a double. Now it is less than that. It is very hard.
1.5 times.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Because of the economy and inflation is going high, and it is hard to get any profit now.
Well, we're keeping work as developers, and we're sharing our equity with them. So we're being more generous, hopefully. And if we can help them to build generational wealth, to diversify if they're time starved, to set aside money, growing money for their retirement, then I feel really good about that, helping and serving their needs.
Yes, of course.
It's not like we have hundreds of investors.
Yeah, we have only few
We're not
investors.
syndicators.
Yeah. So we have only few investors, and they are very good to invest into this deal, and they are very happy
Yeah.
about the returns.
Yeah, great work there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's super. Well, that's great, excellent. We'll see you next meeting.